We welcome you to Penny Gym on the campus of Halldale High School as Munsing Media Sports brings you high school basketball. Tonight, the Gardiner Tigers are in town to take on the Halldale Bulldogs. This will be the JV game, and we will have full coverage of this as well as varsity action tonight. So we welcome you here, as we said, to Penny Gym, and we'll get set to go here very shortly. JV game getting set to go, and teams have warmed up. Of course, you folks that are watching have realized the What is going to be probably the norm for the season is that everything is changeable. This game originally scheduled for Gardiner Area High School due to some situations there. They had to go through a full gymnasium cleansing today to get everything back up and set to go. So luckily, with teams playing close by Gary Verhill, easy switch for these two schools to do that. So they've switched this game, and the game that was scheduled for Halldale later in the season has been moved to Gardiner. So we welcome you here for the two games tonight. Gary Verhill joins me along with Chris Wheeler doing our production, Dick Layton doing our stats. Evan Grady is running our game cam here from up on the stage at Penny Gymnasium. Did I say Memorial Gymnasium,
No,
Gary?
you didn't.
Okay, good, because when I do that, we get all kinds of irate fans that call into Munzing Media, and we don't want that to happen here in our very first game of the season. So we're glad to be here. I want to thank Chris Renslow, the fine AD. Colin Roy, the former AD, stopped by. I thank Colin for getting you and I started up here several years ago. You, Dick, and I came up, did some games, and now we're signed, sealed, and delivered for the complete basketball season. Bulldog fans will be bringing you action of every single basketball game that is played. Sponsorship provided by our anchor sponsors, along with Halldale High School. They're sponsoring us, the athletic department. So that's why we'll be bringing you full coverage of all the Halldale games. The Gardiner games are providing full coverage of the varsity games, as we've done in the past with our wonderful sponsors. But tonight, since this was an original game, we're going to run our Gardiner sponsor ads here tonight as well, because we're thankful for this whole Central Maine area, and we're thankful for all the kind words that people have reached out to us over the course of the fall when we did, I think we did 36 games and 35 play dates possible, and Chris was a big part of that. Everyone was busy with football, but we got them all in. All except one we streamed live. We had a little trouble one time outside with a connection, but we want to let you know that, of course, everything's changeable. This is a pretty good setup we have, a really good setup we have here at Halldale, and the same with Gardiner. So, Gary, we're in pretty good hands at these two schools, and we've kind of limited. Gary and I are no spring chickens, and Dick is a fall chicken, so he's even further along than Gary and I. So, yeah, we're not traveling much in the COVID season, so we're right here in the cozy confines of Central Maine, the two schools that we do a lot of, and we'll be along here for the call of these games. So we simply took our complete crew, Evan and Christopher and Dick, and just moved everybody over here tonight. Rob Kennedy and a couple of color people, Andrew Morong, will do the girls' games here as our color analyst, and Brandon Terrell will do the boys' games when we have Bulldog basketball, and Gary and Mark Tinkham will do a lot of middle school basketball, and I'll be running the production. So that's how we're going to break it down and get to go. And just know this, if anything ever goes haywire with the stream, don't panic, okay? You might not see it completely live, but what we'll make sure we do is we always record backup of all the games. And so if something happens, as is wont to do in the world of the Internet, we'll have the games backed up, and we'll get them out just as soon as we can. So, Gary, welcome here to Halldale. Always a great place to do a game.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed it up here, Rob. By looking at the wall up here, I remember looking back at some of those names up on there. Gosh, it goes back to Caitlin Laughlin and those girls. I believe we were here when
we did. We did Caitlin's games.
Isn't that we started with Halldale?
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, that's probably back in, 2004, 2005?
Said she graduated in 2006, so I'd say we were up here at Halldale.
We weren't streaming then, but we used to do the games and put them on state cable or Frontier Vision or whatever they were called that particular week. As you know, they're very changeable up there. So we're glad you're with us here for these games, and we know it's been hard on the parents and grandparents and fans and everybody, and we thank everybody for their patience, and we're just trying to do the very best we can by kids. Remember, a coin toss to decide who's got the ball, so it'll be Halldale basketball. They're moving left to right, goes to Cormier. She holds, skips it over there, left side to Gibbons. Back outside.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Nice put up and down by Jenna Lee.
Yeah.
First basket of the game for Jenna.
Jenna, a freshman guard, 5'5".
Tigers in the black uniforms. Very unusual for us because we do the Gardiner home games. We don't see them in their black uniforms. nice looking black uniforms they have. That was Bourget with it on the right side, and she got called on the violation. Brittany Thompson, the JV coach, she'll be doing double duty tonight, as she'll also be coaching in the varsity game as Coach Gray is in quarantine. But we got a special surprise for you here. If the gods are willing, the planets align, and the technology gods listen to us, we'll bring Mike Gray in during the varsity action. So we're going to try to do that, make that work. That's out of bounds. Went off to Faith Alexander. Took him the Tigers. Abby Bailey takes it right side, gets a pick outside. Peacock, nice move by Peacock, puts it up, won't go. A rebound into the hands here of Gibbons. And stolen back, and Bourget with the basket.
Haldale with one junior out there, Faith Alexander, the rest all freshmen.
Gibbons, she's out high. She gets defended out there by Bree Smith. Goes up, knocked around. Nice duck under move by Jenna Lee. She's got her second basket of the game. 4 points now for Lee. She's got all 4 points. O.J. Jeremio, the JV coach for the Bulldogs, he likes to go by the O.J. name. I asked Jared Richmond. They said, we got a lot of nicknames for O.J. I didn't know whether he was going to get me a list of them later or not, but you see the score 4-2. Now we're tied into the scoreboard here at Penny, so it's official. Evan Grady doing our camera work here tonight. We're right on top of the action here. It's really nice. This is Bailey. Almost got it stolen away. Peacock got it back outside. On the take now. Jay puts it up. Won't go. And rebound for the Bulldogs. Nice hustle back defense. Getting in the passing lane was Abby Bailey for the steal for the Tigers. Back outside. Jay goes.
Both teams playing man-to-man out there.
Little help defense down low. Bree Smith with it. We saw Bree in the field hockey season. Had a good season as a freshman for Coach Sharon Gallant. Games that we did there, we got a little muscle tussle going on there. It was Aubrey Gilbert muscling up.
Aubrey, one of the leaders on this team. One also a heck of a soccer player. Plays goalie for, this year for the Halldale Bulldogs.
So Aubrey Gilbert and Kelsey Cormier swinging, as we say, coming up from JV, and we'll also do the play in the varsity game. So we're at 4-2. Now, these teams not with a lot of practice time so far, so you got to think, Gary, might be, a little feeling out process both ways for both these squads, particularly the Tigers. They were in a situation where the county was green, but they couldn't go because of the school situation. So they've only been out since what day are we on here?
Just last Monday.
Yeah, last Monday. So they've been out a week. So
I don't know if did they go down to Mount Ararat to play? I'm not sure.
I believe they did play a JV game down there. So. A lot of schools doing streaming, and that's great for the parents to be able to have that. We're getting a lot of calls from folks. We got a call from Erskine Academy. They want us to go out there and do all their games. I said, I'm sorry, we can't. We'd love to, but there's only so much Munson Media equipment, and I'll only do a game if I can do it like you're watching right now. So the take on the nice play that time by Gibbons, but she didn't get it home off the glass. Peacock with it. Here she comes. Haley Peacock, just a freshman. It's a young team. Peacock, what a nice move. Floats it up and drops her home.
Nice job by Haley Peacock.
Haley Peacock. Little hesitation dribble out front. Opened up the lane for her, and off she went. Going to stop pop is Gibbons. She's got it home. 2-point basket. Peacock out there is going to iron it. Olivia Gibbons. Here comes Olivia. She's going to go on the take and on the follow and the home for Gibbons. Nice play that time by Gibbons. We'll get that one queued up for our first replay of the JV season. Gibbons with a nice take. Some good help defense there by Cormier underneath. She got down on the blocks. Did a good job there. Lee gets it ahead, and Donahue went off her. So we got timeout. We'll take a quick look at this replay here. This is the Gibbons take. Watch it right here. This is a nice, strong take, Gary, by Gibbons.
Yeah, she completed very well. Nice job. Yes, she did.
Knew she was probably going to draw some contact there, but was able to go in and finish it strong. So we welcome you again. If you're just joining us here, we're at Penny Gymnasium here on the campus of Halldale High School. And thank Chris Renslow, the fine AD and boys basketball coach here, for having us come in, and Mark Tinkham, the principal. And, as we said, we did this during the fall season, and we'll take a look at the upcoming games here. It'll be another game coming up this week on 121. That's Thursday. Monmouth will be at Halldale High School. We'll have both those games, 5 o'clock and 6:30 games on Thursday. So that's our upcoming game this week.
And I believe we've got a Halldale Middle School game on the 25th. If anybody's got girls playing on those teams.
Yeah, we'll get that schedule released. I'm going to go to work on that tomorrow and finalize the middle school schedule. It's been a little changeable, as you would imagine, as once you start the juggernaut of changing around varsity games and everything else starts to get juggled a little bit, and you're just going to have to be flexible. We'll always put anything we get up on our Munson Media Facebook page so people can find it there. So back outside it comes here to Bree Smith. Smith going to drop it
nice
inside.
pass.
Tigers with a couple of chances underneath. That was Lauren Quinn had a beautiful opportunity. On the take now is Donahue. She goes up, glasses, lips out. Rebound Cormier, left-handed, no. Cormier again, she'll get fouled. So some of the changes this year, so the beginning of the game is a coin toss and then taken out of bounds, and all the timeouts are 1 minute timeout, Gary. The teams will stay at halftime, correct?
That's right.
No locker rooms. Teams come ready to play.
No handshakes.
No handshakes, no high five, no fist bumps. I don't know if there's anything else.
Well, there is, but I'm not going to say.
9-4. Cormier dip shoots. She got it.
Nice soft shot.
Kelsey had an outstanding season this fall. You saw her on Munson Media, tending goal for the field hockey team and doing a tremendous job.
Yeah, most of all these girls are play more than one sport, Rob. Soccer is an up-and-coming program here. They're going to have a lot of success here in the next few years in the soccer program also.
Jenna Lee going to get it right side. Kick back out. Cormier is going to launch off the elbow. Won't go. Rebound is fought for. Cormier got it back. Got it back outside now to Lee. Jenna goes to work. Dishes inside. Nice post move inside, but didn't fall down for Donahue. And get some rebounding action and a foul there. That foul's on Bree Smith. 10-4. 2:16 left here in the first. I think the kids, you can't see it, but underneath those masks, I think they're all smiling. They're just so happy to be out here. And missing both, but Cormier's got the rebound underneath. She dropped it and came in the hands of Smith. Comes Bree. Bree on the take. Loses the dribble. Now gets it right side. Bailey puts it up, floats it home, won't go. Rebounds loose, and Cormier's got it underneath and get a held ball. We'll see where the possession arrow leads us. So Tigers on the possession arrow. They'll inbound. Bailey. Smith. She's going to launch it. Got
Nice.
all net.
Swish.
10-6. Under 2 minutes here in the first. Lee. Won't go. Fought for. And loose. And Tigers will have it. It'll be Smith. Cookie dribble outside in the corner. Pop down there and lips home. Lauren Quinn with the basket from downtown. Did we miss a score for the Tigers? I thought so. I thought it was 10-4. Tigers hit a basket, and I said 10. There we go. Now we've got the score right. 10-8. Three-second call. And of course, we also want to compliment the officials. They're caught up in this, too. We're talking before the game to the officials, and they were talking about the trials and tribulations they're going through. So we want to thank them. That we don't play any sport in the state of Maine or anywhere in the country without officials, and certainly we want to compliment these men and women that are doing a fantastic job for our kids as well. Comes in high. That's going to be a loose pass. It's going to come in the hands of Coro. Carolyn Coro. Dips it outside. In and out. That was a good-looking shot by Donahue, but didn't get down. Been a pretty equal first quarter of action, as you see, 10-8. So, been a good game. Quinn's got it. She's got a basket. She got it back here. She's going to pop it up, put it off the glass. Won't go. And into the hands here of Gilbert. Here she comes. Aubrey goes in, lays it up. Won't go. Nice follow by Cormier. Won't go. Gilbert's underneath again. Good low post move and little contact that they let go. And Gilbert stays on the D, but she can't get it away from the Tigers. It was a good job underneath. On the rebound by Peacock. Right side now. Held out there by Quinn. Quinn's going to launch one downtown. She hit one from there, but that one wouldn't go. Cormier's got it. And that will finish us off. So we played one. You see the score. It's the Bulldogs 10, the Tigers 8. We're back to Penny Gymnasium after these messages.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
I want to thank CBU Benefits, all our sponsors. Ray Valley, of course, a graduate of Holdale High School, and Ray says his claim to fame here is he graduated from Holdale High School never having visited the library. That's what Ray tells me. If you don't know Ray, he's a great sponsor of all kinds of youth activities in the area, and Ray is a certifiable character. I've known Ray for lots of years. In fact, when I first got into umpiring, his dad was coaching the Legion team, and I was umpiring Legion baseball up here at Halldale, and Ray was playing. Comes up inside to Lee, and nice take by Lee. Chris Wheeler going to change the scoreboard. He realizes he doesn't have to now because we've got it set. We'll take a look at that on replay when we get a second. Tigers with the ball here. Skipped inside. Gilbert on the defense did a good job of shutting it off, but the Tigers managed to get it. It's Smith with it. She's going to kick it back outside here to Peacock, who launches. It won't go. And Gilbert gets a call to push it. Peacock stepped in on the D, but Gilbert back outside. Gibbons over to Cormier, way out. No, won't go. Rebound comes to Smith. Pretty take. Good defense by Gilbert.
Yeah,
knocked it
that was
away.
a
Boy,
great-
that was a good quick first step by Boucher, but a good take.
Great block by Aubrey.
Let's take a look there. This is the basket that Lee's get. Look at it come right side. Gets a nice pick outside. And what that does, it opens it up here for her, and she's able to dribble through the action and really make a nice play and nice finish here. That was a tough finish by Lee. A beautiful shot. Back here live. Gibbons to Cormier. Cormier thought about it. Now she'll get across Lee on the take. Halfway down and out for Jenna. Didn't get it home, but the rebound went up and out, knocked around, and it will stay Gardiner basketball. Won't stay. It'll be Gardiner basketball. Good number of folks watching, Gary. Got 65 people watching on Facebook, so everybody's starved for some normalcy, and we thank you for being in. We're glad we could be here with you. That's a steal into the hands of Olivia Gibbons. Gibbons outside. She's going to pop it from there. Looks good.
Oh, that
just
did
lined
look
up.
good, yeah.
And here come the Tigers on the take. Boucher going to go. Gilbert shut her off, and then Cormier got the steal. They had Gibbons ahead, couldn't get it to her, so they'll set the offense up here outside with Jenna Lee, the freshman guard. Good ball handler, isn't she, Gary?
Yes, she
for
is.
A freshman.
Yeah, she certainly is. She's a good little soccer player, too.
Good tough take inside by Gilbert. She's going to go back up, get the foul. So good strong take to the hole, and
good effort.
The second one drew the foul.
And one of the very few fouls we've had here in this first
Yeah, that's Chris Wheeler was saying the first quarter went by pretty quickly. So we, of course, have some, as you would imagine, with back-to-back games, we really have to keep a watch on the timing of it. What we do is we set one game to go off, and a minute later start the next game. So we actually hope that the JV game will be a little bit fast, so that we don't run into a conflict with our timing. So all kinds of things to think about here. Gilbert got that.
Yeah.
Makes it 14-8. Dick Layton doing our stats. We'll bring Dick on at halftime. Kick back outside now. Boucher going to go. She's on Gilbert. Gilbert got the ball, but got some body.
That's her first.
So as we said, when we got going at the side of the game, we didn't have Aubrey and Kelsey Cormier on the JV roster, and we were in a little panic when we saw the starting lineup go out there. And so fortunately, Gary had the varsity lineup, and we were able to match those up. Welcome fans from both schools and parents, grandparents, wherever you're watching from. First one's good. Emma will get a second one here. Emma's alone, the two juniors on the squad. Samantha Haskell, another junior on the Gardiner JVs. Emma's got them both. Almost dropped, but picked back up here by Lee. Swings it around. Brooke Mishu, number 3 in the game. On the take and getting knocked down was Gibbons, but
Ref's letting things go. And
yeah,
that's good.
Boucher with it. She's going to pop it outside off the glass. Won't go. Rebound's knocked out of bounds. So it'll be black ball, I believe. And to put it in is Haley Peacock. Tigers with a change. Peacock will go. Lauren Quinn in the game. Lauren, a freshman. Bailey swings it. Bailey gets it back. Quinn gets doubled, so she gives it up. Bailey comes in underneath here to Smith. Smith won't go, but
nice.
on a good rebound swooping in was Bourget, and she was able to get it up and home. Came from the weak side to the strong side, picked up the rebound. Nobody got a body on her, and she was able to put it back up at the glass and makes it a 2-point game. Comes inside now. Here to Donahue. Yeah, Donahue gets called on the sled. One of the nice things about our replay this year is that it's automatic. Once you set it, you don't have to set it again. It'll stay right in that half speed, Chris. Doing a little producing here on the side here. Something I didn't tell producer Chris Wheeler. Comes left side now. Quinn goes, throws it, and Bulldogs will get the steal. That was Gilbert with the steal. Gibbons went to pass it inside, and as she did, I think it went off her foot and out of bounds, but who touched it last?
I guess
White, so it'll be black ball. Halfway through this second quarter, you're listening to Bulldog Basketball. We'll be with you all winter long. All the games that take place here at Penny, whether it's JV, varsity, or middle school, we'll have it here for you on Munzing Media. I want to thank Chris Ranslow and Mark Tinkham, the athletic administration and administration principal here at Halldale Middle School, High School, for asking us to come in and sponsoring us to do these games. Little shuffle, I think. Got an illegal screen, okay, but before, so. Want to thank Jen Glidden there for putting a nice little thing on Goggins IGA. She says, I'm supporting the sponsors that support our kids. And she said she needed some groceries, so she went to Goggins today. That was a good take and finish by Gibbons. And we encourage you to use, for your local businesses, use our sponsors if you can. They're tremendous people, and they make a lot of these games possible. Back outside.
Goggins has been with us for a long time.
Yes, they have from the get-go.
Yeah.
Stolen away. That was a good steal by Gibbons. Olivia. She gets it tipped away, and back come the Tigers. Bailey. Abby Bailey, the freshman, gets it over the right side. Here to Smith. Bailey Smith, freshman's on this team for Brittany Thompson, the junior varsity coach and varsity coach tonight.
Brittany just had a birthday the other day.
Yeah. I had Brittany as a student. What a great kid. They're all kids, of course. I got kids that you call them kids, and all of a sudden you look and you go, they're like 63 years old. You know? Okay, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll take it, and 3 minutes left. We'll have more basketball from Penny after this.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people have been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which are great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here. You know, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
We're back here. Rob Munz and Gary Verho, Chris Wheeler doing our production. Evan Grady on the camera. And the legend, Dick Layton, doing our stats. Dick has stats that go all the way back. He's got them on hieroglyphics on tablets. He's been doing stats for so long with us. Nobody in any foul trouble, only 8 fouls total in the game, so it's been pretty well played and pretty quick. Gibbons going to pop it from outside. Won't go. Good rebound position that time underneath.
Yeah,
The Tigers did a good job. I think it was Smith. Yeah, it was Bree. Bree Smith with a good check out underneath. Kick right side.
Nice give and go.
Alyssa Roque now in the game here for the Tigers. She's a freshman.
Carolyn Coral. Gonna get the foul.
So one of the things we gotta check on here, Gary, is we get into this. Happens all the time, and we were doing our first setup of the year here and making sure everything was okay. First one's good. We gotta see. Sometimes the kid will be like Brianna Smith. Now, I'm pretty sure that she likes to go by Bree, so we should work on that and try to get those names down. I think I kind of remember that. Little dance music a little early. So
yeah, that's a good suggestion, Ron.
And you folks watching too, if Gary butchers any names, let's get right on him on that. Lee went up and rolled out. And now we're going to get hell ball. And black possession. 2:20. One of the things we love about coming up here to Halldale, one, we're right close to the action. Two, it's always very hospitable. But for us, it's being able to tap into the scoreboard, because our scoreboard becomes a lot less hard for us to manage. We have to do it manually, so this is great stuff.
They have a good concession here, too, when it's open.
Yeah. Dick was asking, of course, about concessions, because he's got a new agent, like we said the other night, and he's got lobster tails in his contract for this year. And I don't know what we're going to do about that, but I told him I was getting the concessions tonight consist of water from the, as we used to call Massachusetts, Gary, water from the bubbler. That's what we called those. We call them bubblers.
Nice.
The water fountains popped outside, won't go. And Tigers will come down with the rebound. Bailey. Kicked out high post. Peacock tried to loop it inside. Didn't get it inside. And stolen away by the Bulldogs. That was Gilbert with the steal. Gilbert's had a strong game so far, and so hasn't Gibbons. She's outside with the ball right now. Lee, I think we'll probably find Lee might be the high scorer. She tried to dip it inside to Gilbert. Tigers with some good post defense there and get it stolen away. It's Peacock. Haley doing a good job inside. So it's been a battle inside, 16-13, and they're getting after each other.
That's going to be Aubrey's second foul, I believe.
So 1:18 left, 16 fouls on the Tigers and 4 on the Bulldogs. So we'll see if we get to 1-1. Sanitation set up across the way. As the players come out, they go right to that sanitation table and take care of that, and everything being followed, rules and regulations. Nice give and go inside. Oh, it lipped out, but that was a nice play by Bailey as Abby gave the pass, went right to the hole and got the return pass, almost got it up and in. It'll be black ball, and to take it out of bounds will be Haley Peacock. So we're looking forward to the varsity game as well, and glad we could bring you this JV game. And these kids play a lot against each other over the course of their youth league games and things of that sort, Gary. So there's no surprises. They've been battling and sometimes even as teammates on different teams, and certainly that's the way it is with the varsity team. That went right through Cormier's wickets and out of bounds. 47.5.
I kind of like this concept a little bit, Rod, this JV. As I think about it, even during a normal season, there's a lot of parents that just can't get here for a 5 o'clock JV game, and this could become a norm. I don't know, but of course, if they can get the sponsorship, would depend on the chances of doing that. But it's kind of nice that these kids' parents can see this tonight, and some of them don't get home from work until 5.
Right, that's right, yeah.
So,
well, we are providing coverage of the Gardiner games, just not with the play-by-play and all. We just have volunteer parents for the boys' game. Tommy Ketchens is doing it, and the girls, we're going to get a variety of different parents. I think they're going to try to spread it out, start with the varsity senior parents so that they can then stay, and then they run our scoreboard during that game. So that will not count. It won't go in.
So we got a good one here going.
We do. You see the score? It's the Bulldogs 16, the Tigers 13. So we'll step away. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have halftime activities, the Dick Layton halftime report coming up after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan
JMH
is
Associates is a boutique financial and management consulting firm that can provide customized solutions for your business or personal affairs. We can provide management expertise to your small business, personal financial guidance, and organizational structure for your personal and business needs. This will allow for better communication and execution with your other financial partners. We help establish businesses, we'll help you start a new business, and we can provide IT support for your business needs. We are JMH Associates. We're proud to be associated with MunsingMediaSports.com.
Junior Trojan Football and Cheering would like to thank Maine Athletic Fundraising for allowing us to build this beautiful facility. We raised $18,000 in our first year with Maine Athletic Fundraising, $28,000 last year, and we hope to top that again this year.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. But it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral. At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Sunday.
We welcome you back here to Penny Gymnasium for the Dick Layton Halftime Report. I want to thank Dick again for helping us out and doing our stats here for us. It really adds a lot to the game. So let's take a look. Good game at halftime, Dick, 16-13. Let's see how it played out.
Yeah, it is a good game, Rob. I'm really impressed with the foul shooting of both teams. They were right on. And They had some good plays out there, give and goes, and they look pretty good out there for first game.
Right.
It's a 16-13 game, and right now with Halldale in the lead, they got 10 in the first and 6 more in the second for their 16. Gardiner has 8 and 5 for their 13. We'll go to Gardiner first. Emma Borget looked real good out there, Rob. She had 2 baskets, 3 fouls for 7. Lauren Quinn had a basket for 2. Haley Peacock, basket for 2. Brianna Smith, a basket for 2. Abby Bailey had 2 fouls. Brianna Smith, a foul. And Christina Valancourt, a foul. On the other side of the ledger for Halldale, they were led by Jenna Lee with 3 baskets for 6. Olivia Gibbons had 2 baskets for 4. Faith Alexander, a basket for 2. Audrey Gilbert, 2 foul shots. And Kelsey Comey had 2 foul shots. Nobody in real serious foul trouble. Audrey Gilbert does have 2 fouls. Kelsey Comey, a foul. Carolyn Coro, a foul. Olivia Gibbons, a foul. Brooke Mishu, a foul. Turnover department, not that bad. 9 for Gardiner. I had 10 for Halldale, but pretty close, pretty good game out there, Rob, for junior varsity in their first game. They looked all right out there. 16-13, halftime lead for Halldale.
Okay, well, we'll step away. About 4.5 minutes left here. We'll take a break, and we'll come back. We'll have second half action here from Penny Gymnasium after this.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
At Gardiner Apothecary, we offer all the medications and services of a modern pharmacy, but with the friendly, personalized service of an independent business. We are your source for all your pharmaceutical needs, offering conventional prescription filling, over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and more. We call our customers by name. We care about you, your health, and meeting all your pharmaceutical and medical supply needs at our locally owned pharmacy. We live here, and we are committed to providing the very best care and customer service to our neighbors. Gardiner Apothecary, the way pharmacy should be.
Gardiner Apothecary! Yay! Got it! Got it!
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Well, we welcome you back. Saw the Capsa Pizza ad, and certainly want to thank Chad Partridge, the owner of Capsa's Pizza. Once again, he's donating free pizzas for our Player of the Game. We'll have one for each team here as he does the Pizza Player of the Game awards for Gardiner and Halldale. And so we're going to give out one for each one of the games that we do here. So we'll be giving out 4 pizza awards here tonight. And that was a very popular thing that we did during the fall, and we thank Chad for his participation in that and helping me out as we went down, made his ad here as well. We want to encourage you to visit our local sponsors, and you saw them all up there during our intermission break. So we thank them for their great participation. This was a Gardiner game originally, so we used the Gardiner sponsors as well here tonight. So this is Gibbons with it. She's out front. And
Gardiner's
5-second.
Drop back into a zone here on this second half, start the second half.
Yeah, and I think that may have thrown the Bulldogs off just a little bit. Coach O.J. letting the girls know that that was a zone, so they got to go to run their half-court zone offense. Bailey with it here. Reverse dribble there. She's defended very well by Alexander. Gets it back, pops it corner. No, won't go. Rebound, Gibbons. Olivia's been busy tonight. Gets it to Comey. Comey on the take. Won't go. Rebound for the Tigers. Skipped to the outside, and here comes Abby Bailey with it. Walks it up over the timeline. Gets a pick out high. Going to get a legal screen, I think. Yeah. Got to be still. You probably saw that pretty well, Evan Grady, our cameraman, giving the good angles tonight. We do have a little problem in down in the corner of each one of these corners because of where we are. So we can sometimes lose a deep corner shot.
Well, I told the girls before the game not to go into
the corner.
Right.
Stay out of the corners.
Right, you stay out of the corners.
Yeah. That's what they used to say about Gary Verhill at the Gardiner High School dances. Stay out of the corners with Gary.
Nice job by Aubrey Gilbert for 2.
You and Colin still going one-on-one with this idea or some JV game from 55 years ago. I love it. We're going to get the Gary and Colin, Roy, one-on-one at halftime of one of these games. That'll be good. Be a short game. Colin says 3 seconds. Put 3 seconds on the clock. That'll be good. 18-13, Bulldogs. And I think we're going to get a block.
Yes.
Get another illegal screen. But that's how the kids are going to learn this stuff. You know, sometimes folks will say, why are they calling that stuff? Well, if they don't call it at the, when the kids are playing at the lower level, Gary, they never learn it.
That's
so,
true.
That they think that's okay to go.
That's going to be 3 on Aubrey.
Abby Bailey getting defended pretty well there. That's a good job there by Faith Alexander. Goes right side now. Smith gets it inside. Nice pop over in the corner off the glass. Won't go. Rebound is brought down, and maybe having a shot as Haley Peacock was a little bit too unselfish. Haley maybe could have gone up with the rebound and got it up and down. But Comey is going to pop it from downtown. Won't go. Peacock got a piece of it, but Gilbert came down with it for Halldale. She's trying to wrestle it away. Not able to do that.
Peacock doing a good job getting position underneath there for the Tigers.
We'll follow this up with the varsity game and be our first look at both the Bulldogs and the Tigers. 2 teams are covering this year. Popped outside by Bailey. Looking forward to that contest. Brittany Thompson, the JV coach, will also be doing double duty. I think she may have coached a varsity game earlier in her career. That's Gilbert with the pop. Oh, backdoor would go home. This one off the glass and in. Good follow there by Jenna Lee. That's 8 points now for Jenna. Give and go. Lips out. Gibbons going to get it ahead to Cormier. Won't go. So I think there was a game that Mike Gray may have
been ill.
I don't think ill. I think maybe he had to sit out a game. We'll ask Mike. Remember that back a couple of years ago? So I think Brittany may have done that game. We'll ask Mike. We're going to have Mike on if the gods are willing and the planets align in the technology world and the bits and the bytes and everything works. We'll have Mike on pre-game from his from the Tigers' den. Good steal here by Gilbert. Nice. She goes down left side and rolls right to the line, but saved in. That was a good job by Coro getting it back, but now the Tigers.
Abby Bailey stealing that one back.
Abby's had a very active game here for the Tigers. 7-point lead here now. And that's rung home. That's a good take by Haley Peacock. The freshman rung one home for the Tigers. Makes it a 5-point game. Cormier. She's going to dance it inside. Nice pass by Cormier over to Gilbert for two. That's a nice look by the two bigs here for the Bulldogs. Really nice play.
It was.
We'll cue that one up. That'll be a good teaching one for Coach Verhill to go over. I'm going to cue that up on a replay for you. Smith, Peacock now, rung in and out. Gilbert's got it. Knocked ahead. That ball's anybody's loose and tracked down by Bree Smith. Not Bailey, I'm sorry. Abby Bailey. It was Abby. Take a look at that replay, Gary. This is a nice pass by Cormier. Oop, that's the wrong replay. That's okay. We'll try to get it back. (22-15) Bulldogs. Chris is going to see if he can find that one. I think he's going to find it here very shortly. And we'll bring it up. Stolen away. Loose. Who's got it? On the fly is Coro. Coro goes. Good defense underneath. Bree Smith. Bulldog basketball. Comes in high here. Gibbons. Little shot by Lee. We'll take a look at it now. Here it is. Gary?
Yeah, she defender, I think that was number 11 who she, number 11 for the Tigers. Bourget, yeah. Bourget came out a little bit too far on her, and she just dished it off to Gilbert.
Fought for the rebound underneath, and we got a little bit of a muscle tussle going on there. Gilbert's involved in it, and foul called. 3:03 in the third. 22-15. Bulldogs over the Tigers. Evan Grady running our camera here. We got Evan doing the girls' games because his sister plays on the Tiger varsity, so he's able to come watch that game. Dipped in and almost finished by Coro as she did the dip and do. Almost got it home.
I think that was knocked out by Carolyn Coro.
Tigers walk it up. And that one was trying to connect with Roque, but not able to get it. Seems strange being in a gymnasium without all the pomp and circumstance and the great fans that fill this place and fill Gardiner's place and the cheerleaders down on the baseline and all that stuff. Well, just keep the faith, folks. Better days are coming. And certainly want to wish everybody good health through this Anybody suffering certainly with the COVID is in our thoughts and prayers for sure. And Boucher going to get it in and stolen.
Nice stolen. That's by
Donahue.
Donahue, yeah.
Knocked ahead and not able to track it down was Coro, as she didn't know it was coming. She was trying to run the floor and get in the lane. Thought Donahue was going to take it to the hole and maybe she'd be there to have a putback. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. See on our scoreboard. Tigers on the take. Quinn's got one glassed home. Nice take by Quinn. Lauren Quinn. That was a nice soft shot.
Off the board.
We'll get that one for a look. Lee went with a left-handed scoop, but didn't get it home. So Tigers work to do. Down 22-17. Bulldogs have maintained that edge. They had a 7-point lead. That's about the biggest of the night, I believe. We'll check with our Dick Layton. That's good.
Oh, nice block.
Gilbert. Smith. Back-to-back box. That one was Donahue.
That's only her first, so she's done a good job underneath there.
That was a Quinn shot you saw there up off the glass by Lauren. So the junior varsity squad for the Tigers, 2 juniors, a sophomore, 5 freshmen for Brittany Thompson. But the Tiger varsity is very young too. So when you look at it, the young team, young nucleus of players for the Tigers. When we get to the varsity game, you'll see many of the Tigers are sophomores and.
Actually, it's going to be for both squads. The Halldale team is very young also.
Yeah, Taylor Takatsu, a freshman on the Tiger varsity team. So
Carey.
So in a minute. Of course, the youth basketball teams are suffering a little bit as well, not able to get up and get going like they like to do. And, you know, the priority right now is to get the high school teams going. And, of course, that's not statewide, as you know. Many of the schools that are deemed the yellow have not been able to get their teams going. The counties, Androscoggin, York, Cumberland, off the top of my head. That's a nice take. Didn't roll in. That was a good one by Boucher underneath. And they'll fight for it. And Gilbert was in a tussle there with Samantha Haskell.
Brittany almost scored that point over that basket. She was jumping.
Brittany, of course, played at Gardiner High School and then at the Central Maine Community College.
Right.
We miss our Mustang friends, but we will have Andrew Morong, who's currently in quarantine. He'll be joining us for the Bulldog ladies. He contacted me. He says, "Coach, I need a basketball fix. You need any help this winter? Can I come do some games?" And of course, he's a great basketball man down there for the Mustangs. He and Dave Gagne, 2 of my favorite folks, and they have a great program down there for the Mustangs.
10 seconds left here in the third.
Comes inside. Gilbert powers in. She can't get it home, but it was a good post move there by Gilbert. Tigers won't be able to get the shot off, and that's how we'll end 3 quarters of play. 22-17. You see the score. It's the Bulldogs over the Tigers. We're back for the 4th quarter after these messages. Started in 2019 by the Colas family in Pittston, Colas Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road on the right off State Highway 27, Colas Gravel Pit is committed to providing our customers with an outstanding product at a fair price. We offer a wide variety of products for all your needs. At Colas Gravel Pit, Our loader is always on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
We welcome you back here to Penny Gymnasium. Rob Munzing, Gary Verhill along for the call of this one. Chris Wheeler doing our production. Evan Grady doing a great job for us on the pictures. He's running the camera for us. Dick Layton on the stats. Not sure if we'll have post-game stats as we have to, we'll be doing some juggling. We've already had to go in and adjust the end time of this game so you don't miss any of it. And the start time, we're going to fix that up so that everything will work out great for you. I want to thank all the fine folks watching. I'm monitoring on Facebook, and I see a lot of folks watching. We've got about 70 people watching here. My old Danvers buddy, Jimmy Crawford, watching. How's it going down there, Jimmy? Up and in. That was a good finish that time by Aubrey Gilbert. Gilbert's got some good underneath moves, Gary, and I think as the season goes along, she's going to start finishing all those still early in the season. There's some good defense by Gilbert.
She's a really great athlete, and she has a lot of ability, Rob, and I think you're right.
Gilbert hustling for the rebound here. She's got it. Got to get it out because she was going to travel, so she threw it out, but Abby Bailey was there to be the recipient. 24-17, Bulldogs starting to pull ahead here a little bit. See if the Tigers got a little offense in them here. See what they can do with it. Quinn's got it outside. Quinn's had a couple of nice moves. We showed her in the replay, that nice glass shot she had. Smith got cut off, and let's see, and she met a little travel there.
Those of you that haven't been up to Halldale High School in the last couple of years, they've got a beautiful brand new floor here that they worked very hard for.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
A couple of years ago, raised the money and did a complete new 100% renewal of this gymnasium. It really looks fantastic.
Yeah, if you could see what all the bleachers pulled out, HD, HS, when you pull the bleachers out. One thing I noticed, Chris, we want to go in for the varsity game, change the capitalize. You did. You just capitalized the, we got to capitalize the D in Halldale. So we'll take care of that. That's my fault. I made the scoreboard. Didn't capitalize the D. Going to be hearing from Jim Brown.
Mark.
Yeah, probably Mark Tankum.
Yeah.
We fixed it. 7-point lead. Popped outside. No. It went off the iron for Bourget. And that's, we want to make sure that we're saying Bourget correctly. I'm using kind of the French pronunciation. And make sure that that's what it is. We like to get the kids' names right. So if you notice anything, just
let us
be
know.
nice. Don't yell at us because
I
popped outside. That was a good popping down there that time for Faith Alexander. 26-17. Held here now by Haley Peacock. Off the weave outside. Stepping in the passing lane there was Coro. Almost got the steal. Now we'll get the held ball. Somebody put out I forget who it was. I'm going to have to see. But somebody put out a document that's got all the sites that are streaming games this winter. So you know where to go. Somebody put I forget where I saw it on Facebook. It's on the Gardiner Athletic page of all the places that are streaming their games. Of course, some of them are doing them themselves. Halldale Gardiner, of course, we do them, and CTV7, I think, does the Coney games. Some of the folks are going with the stationary cameras through the NFHS, and I haven't watched any of those because I don't subscribe to NFHS, so I can't tell you how those are going. But those are pay. You'll never pay for a Munzing Media game, I'll tell you that. And we do that thanks to our great sponsors. Little runner. That was a good one. Good follow. No, won't go. Rebound is boxed around, and who's going to come up with it? The Tigers do. And here comes Haley Peacock.
I've got kind of a pet peeve already this year on this high school basketball, Rob, and that's the Kennebec Journal. You think they could at least put a calendar in there so we'll know who's playing when. I don't know who's responsible for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
that was nice underneath finish by Haley Peacock. Haley's had a good, solid game tonight, yeah. Well, they usually would put a calendar in with the games, but I think that it may be nobody really knows. There's no, like, MPA scheduling going on, and everything's local and all of that. So not to make excuses for anybody, but it's been a helter-skelter kind of setup here, so. Take a look at the replay here. This is going to be the finish underneath by Peacock. Nice job by Peacock here. Off the glass and home. So 26-19. Popped outside. No, won't go. And Gilbert came in, swooped in for the rebound. So 26-19. That's about where we've been back and forth in the second half. It's pretty much stayed just about a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs.
I think the biggest margin has been 7 points.
So, and that's where we are right now. We're about halfway through this quarter. That's going to be down underneath. They'll fight for it, and probably not a hell ball. We're going to get a foul call. We'll see who it's on. Mr. Pillsbury says 1-2.
Ooh.
So that's going to go over the Tigers.
Not a lot of turnovers, has it been, Dick? 18-15.
18-15 on the turnover, says our Dick Layton. We'll try to bring Dick in maybe the final minute of play, Gary, because we're probably not going to have time for a full post game because we've got to wrap up and get ready for the varsity game. So
I can get my sandwich down.
Tigers looking get a couple of possessions with baskets here to make this a 1 or 2 possession game. See what they do off the weave outside here. This is Bailey with it. Abby gets it dribbled off her shin and out of bounds. So you got to remember, if you weren't with us at the beginning, that when we told you the Gardiner Tigers started practice a week ago, Monday, where other schools had the opportunity to really go a lot longer in Kennebec Valley. The Gardiner Tigers had to put a stop on their schedule. Not a stop. They never could get started until they came back because they were, although green status, they went yellow in school, so that meant that they couldn't have any practices. So I'm sure they're glad to be playing, and the ceiling's high here, and you'll see them. You'll be comparing this game to games later in the season when we get to see them, and you're going to see a vast improvement. I'm sure Donahue's going to pop it outside, won't go, and rolls out of bounds off the Tigers. It'll stay Bulldog basketball underneath. Glad you could join us here. I'm seeing the numbers at about 83 folks watching on Facebook. And if you go to watch it, excuse me, on Boxcast, if you search for Munson Media on Boxcast, I've actually put the rosters up there as documents, so you can open up the document, the roster, and you can have your own roster up on there as well. Popped outside, no, little shot. It won't go. So our games are everywhere. You can watch a game on Facebook. You can watch a game on Twitter. You can watch a game on MunsonMediaSports.com. You can watch it on Boxcast as well, and on YouTube. So we're everywhere. The more places we can get out to, the more folks that can find us. Got a note from somebody out in Oklahoma. Said, I watched one of your games there. How do you do the scoreboard? Looks so professional.
Hey, I see. Got a note from Jeff Jewett for Friday. He was watching.
Jeff, yeah.
Out in Arizona.
Jeff and his wife, Robin, longtime basketball officials here in the state of Maine. 26-19, 2:45 left. Tigers looking to cash one in here and get this thing a little bit closer. Let's see what they do in this half-court set. They're going to dip it in underneath, but it got away and stolen away by Donahue. Now the Tigers got it back. They put it up off the glass
Oh,
and
nice.
home.
That was a nice effort.
Just not giving up was Bree Smith. Stayed right with it, and Bree picked it up off the floor, glassed it home.
Only a freshman, Bree.
Gilbert, no. Rebounds pulled down by Donahue, but tussle away and into the hands of the Tigers. Bourget comes. Gets it off to Smith. Smith head and shoulder fake. Oh, up and out. Won't go. Tigers with the rebound. They'll get it back outside. Popped out there by Peacock. Just off the front of the iron. No good. And held ball, and 1:57 left. 26-21. 5-point lead. So I would guess that the varsity game's going to start pretty close to 6:30. How long's warm-up? 15 minutes, right? So it'll be pretty close. So we'll shut this game down as soon as it's over, and then we'll come right back up almost for the varsity game. Nice pass ahead, but hard to stay in bounds for Alexander. She did a great job to get it to Cormier. Cormier rings it out. Alexander with a good follow. Cormier is going to pop one from downtown, and good. Cormier hits the 3 ball.
Just when I was going to say, why don't they bring the ball out front, take some time off the clock?
Well, that's going to be a tough chore now for the Tigers to get back after the Cormier 3. That was from way downtown, just about out of our camera angle, but I think we got it. Chris is getting it queued up here for the replay. Popped outside. Won't go. Tigers need to put the shots up, and they do. But take a look at that Cormier 3. Cormier gets it, sets herself well. A beautiful arc on that one, Gary.
That arc is
all net there for Kelsey
You could see
Cormier.
that going through when it left her hand.
Great job there.
Well, she had
keep
the
it alive and
confidence
get it.
to shoot from out there. She's back there on that spot right now.
Broke up the rebound, and let's see, I think there was a foul in the action. 29-21. Just under a minute left. It's going to be 4 fouls on her. So Gilbert with 4, but under a minute left. She'll stay in the game. Bailey got it inside. Now they'll tussle for it. They'll have a hell ball, and let's see. It's going to be white possession. So if you're just joining us, we'll have the varsity game next, and that will be in its own separate spot. It's already up there if you're watching us on Facebook or MunsingMediaSports.com, wherever it is. It's got its own spot, so that's where that will be. Popped outside, no good. That was Mishu, Brooke Mishu. Comes Bailey. Right side. Grove got it back outside. Cormier with the rebound. No good, but rebound underneath there by Lee. Lee got the Bulldogs going early in this one, Gary. She had the 6 points in the first half. Others have picked up some of the scoring since then, but Lee did a good job
She has
early on.
done a great job.
And that will do it. So the final score, 29-21 here in the JV game. And let's take a look at the high scorers in the game, Dick. So we're going to bring in Dick Clayton here to get the high scorers. Dick, all I need is the high scorers for both teams so we can give out the pizza awards. So we're going to give it to, let's see. Who we got, Gary, for the Tigers? Emma Bourget is going to be the Gardiner Tiger winner of the Pizza Award. And Aubrey Gilbert will win the Pizza Award for the Halldale Bulldogs. And that's going to wrap it up here in the JV game. Stay with us. We'll have the varsity game coming up here shortly from Penny Gymnasium. For all of us at Munson Media, see you soon.